everyone. Hello Gundam fans and also Gundam Mech fans on other shows. And my name is ExcludedOyster. I'm just making this video today to give you guys an update on what's going on ExcludedOyster game, the channel. So I have made unfulfilled promises for you guys on the videos, on the reviews that I've been promising you guys for a while, and I've been procrastinating. So I have came up with a solution on posting more videos for you guys. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be posting two videos for those 2 days. They're probably not the same time, maybe at the same time, depending on the schedule, or just actually I'm not that part is a lie. I have no schedule at all besides the 2 dates. So this will be the video only be posting today on the Gundam Review channel. I have been putting a lot of focus on to my gaming channel for some reason, way too much focus on that. I have been thinking about all the previous comments, making about the reviews better, using the base stands, the turntable. I'm also thinking about getting like a kind of like a box or somewhat of a background thing, so that you guys don't have to see my desk and weird on top of the laptop and all like said, and all the stuff in the background. So it's still of a thinking term to how to make a video about doing the models. That will be a later type of relocation on the whole where I live. So it just for now, it's going to be a little bit about the same reviews, but I'm going to change positions on the models and with each of the equipment, hopefully different battle stance. But I can do the turntable and the little stand and move them up in the air, so I can make them into positions. Hopefully that would show how they move around, or the cool positions. I do want to I appreciate for each and every one of you who subscribe to the channel and have been patient with me. It means a lot. I had to prove better for you guys on this channel. And also, I have come up with the idea for the gaming review. I mean, not gaming review. Sorry, the gun. No. For this channel on the review channel, is my question to you guys is that would you like for me to post some mech games I have in my collection right now? I possibly will end up doing that, whether if it's a yes or no. But if you guys want to, it'd be a huge appreciation if you guys put your opinion in the comment section, whether if it's a good or bad. And also, if you guys have some pointers or tips for me for the Gundam Review channel, and possibly maybe the gaming recording too. I have recently made a little bit early understanding how to make intros and a little bit of outros, but they're not perfect. So I have realized that I shouldn't be posting like intros for like and subscribe. It's like making me force you guys to do that, but I decided to flip them and moving them up as outros, and I made a better intro for the gaming channel. For the intros for the review channels, I haven't come up with any idea. I might be thinking about making like a Gundam intro theme in a way. I have to do research and learn more how to do it, since I'm still a noob in the whole YouTube community. And I have like quite a bit of other ideas for the Gundam review channels. I mean the Gundam review video. I mean the channel. Make some Gundam related or some mech related shows, whether it was Robotech, Evangelion, Code Geass, etc., etc., etc. But I also, if you guys are like interested in seeing the gameplays I have been posting on my second channel, I will put down the link through my description of this video if you guys want to take a gander at it. I have made about over 650 videos of gameplay. Yeah, right. Fucking like, why are you putting more for your gaming channel than your actual main channel? Instead of like this channel is like has possibly over 100 videos, but the other one is like almost 700 fucking videos. So it's little steps and stones, not steps and stones, like a little small steps, I guess. So also, I have no excuse for the latency on. No, well, there is no excuse for latency on the videos. To to give you guys an idea, you don't have to forgive the excuse. And I was going to a school that was all night. It was a night school, and it was a pretty hectic schedule. I will go to work for 8 hours, and then after that, I'll go to my school, which is 8 hours. It was like an advanced short course that it's like a whole year's worth of semester will be under like 4 months. So what got me going was that it was a lack of sleep. The lack of sleep of I would have like 4 or 3 hours of sleep, and then just keep doing the process. That kept me struggling for a bit mentally and physically as well. And I ended up dropping out. It wasn't because of the school itself. It's just that the scheduling and other personal stuff I has to be taken care of. So I ended up dropping out, but it ended up with a good note to where they'll accept me coming back. I know this doesn't really involve you guys, but I don't know if it'll just be, hey, what's going on? Like, why have you been posting videos? So it's more of that of an excuse to let you guys know that personal stuff, a job, and etc. But I will be going back to school on a different course that I'll be going to later in the winter or the fall. So I'm still going to be trying to promise on the videos so that I can post them out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And also either random videos like this, keeping you guys updated. Also, I do want to point out I have been watching the newest Gundam show, Gundam Quox, or QX. Loving this show so far. Right now, I'm already finished the 4th episode from yesterday. I really love the alternative version of where the Federation didn't win the war, but the Zeon did, which is interesting that the Zeons can now build a Gundam to where, in instead of making it look like a Zaku, it's more they can now build Gundams. Like that's an interesting idea to me, to where it's surprisingly that they can make a Gundam. It's similar to the RX-78 when Char took the took the Gundam in the show. But I do love the designs of the Gundam. At first I was iffy at first to the design of it because I was like, this is kind of interesting. It's a little bit more. It looks like Evangelion, that's where the studio is kind of leading it to be, because they do have the studio crew from who made Evangelion for the mechs, but it still leaves a good touch. I love the animation so far. I mean, it's a little bit comedy with the little girl named Machu, her nickname. I need to know her official name, and her dream to go to Earth and actually be on the gravity and see the ocean. This show, I'm not too certain if it'll be the same thing as the Witch Mercury in a way, to where you're doing clan battles only and not getting involved. Like, say, somehow she gets involved to whether she joins Zeon or Federation or another war sparks out and conflicts new, to where I'm not too certain where this show is going to take. Hopefully it's a 24 or maybe close to like 49 or 47 episodes. Hopefully they make it that long, since Witch Mercury only lasted for 24 episodes, to where The dialogue on the main antagonist kind of hard to anticipate since it came off to where like there's multiple people who are like antagonists. Like the uh Mirene's that is not her name. The one girl who her father controls Glassly, the company. Basically, he was a military guy, to where it looked like he was the main antagonist, and it shifts over to one of the other companies, like how with Gundam Iron Blood Orphans with a different mob or a different gang. Basically, kind of it kind of like that in a way, but just a different scenario. Like both each company wants to take over the Glassly and position to take over like the economics, the money. I mean, basically that's the financial stuff, but also military power. I was hoping there would be spark of similar of Iron Blood Orphans to where it would spark interest on the Witch Mercury, but it turned it out to be the Silhouette's mother to be the main antagonist. And I mean, we all kind of should have figured. Cause, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone already knew she was be the antagonist because she wears the famous mask that looks like Char. But off topic on the Gundam Quacks, it seems like Char did the same thing as Amuro did in Char's counterattack from the movie when using the the Psychomu system. And it seems like he was disappeared. So, but the Gundam that he acquired and uses it through the 1 year war, it's still in the possession of someone else, someone new. And there's this boy named Shinji who's piloting the Red Comet Gundam, which it's interesting, and pretty sure later on it'll tell us on how he acquired it. It would be interesting if he was like, if like Char and Lala ended up getting together, like he went down the Earth side and actually found Lala, and then kind of comes up to where. But it seems like he's like has the idea of that he's a new type in a way, to where he's the Gundam's talking to him like how Mikazuki from Iron Blood talks to Barbatos. I know some people like debate on Barbatos' name. To me, I think it's Barbatos, and some say it's Barbados. Either way, what makes you happy either way. But to me, I'll just call him Barbatos, and no hard feelings, just different pronunciation, I guess. So, hopefully, there's more to it on story wise, and hopefully the show goes longer than 24 episodes, like the Witch Mercury. Hopefully, it gives us a lot more, like a build up of a character development for Machu and the other characters who will be possibly her friends in the future. To where that would be at least a little bit meaning for us, since not gonna lie, for Witch Mercury, when it ended, it kind of felt a little down. If I felt a little bit down, felt let down. That's what I mean. Felt let down that it didn't kind of ended to where we hoped it would ended in a way. Would hope to where the conflict would have been changed, like the Glassly, the current Glassly director, who took over for during that mercenary incident on the show, and then you would think that the adoptive son would have sparked a war, since he I guess he was originally Earth side, and on kind of like how the Turn A series, where you get the moon race and you get the Earth race or space noids, Earth noids, etc., etc. Basically, that segregation on that show for Witch Mercury, but probably keep that as a idea of maybe make a history or explaining the show throughout the whole. From this channel, possibly not right now. I want to make some really good videos for you guys when I explain it, including mentioning about battle strategy from the shows itself, or making better decisions than how the show interprets it. But obviously, the show interprets it, but there'll be like theoretical, fun type of ideas. So, further ado, yes, I will be trying to follow this schedule. Sorry, one more thing for also the streaming. When I mentioned about either Saturday or Sunday for streaming, I know I have not been doing that. I'm trying to get some friends together to do some streaming. There's some a little bit iffy, and some were okay for the idea, but some wanted to use some slurs that I had to follow YouTube's guideline for not be able to use them. I'm pretty sure like other streamers would actually follow those guidelines too. Well, maybe there's some, but I'm trying to, and also if there are some games like say example Oblivion the remaster, like I just played only like 20 minutes of it maybe, and I loved it so far. Maybe stream on that and then possibly go off of that for now. I'm trying to get a buddy of mine to play Power Wash, and it's a little bit difficult. He's a bit shy, so hopefully we can change it so that he can. I have some friends who might want to have YouTube as a hobby or possibly a career, and hopefully this way will get them a little nudge to pursue this. Me, I'm just doing YouTube as a hobby, and it somehow end up becoming a career. Not saying it will be 100%, but it might. You just never know. Like an example for, I don't know if I can say this. Like my all-time favorite YouTuber is Markiplier, and he by all means he's my inspiration for doing YouTube for gaming, and also I don't know about obviously Gundam reviews is not his forte, but for gaming, since I'm finally able to start small, I'm pursuing that a goal of a hobby to get to that level. Not exactly be him. No, no, sorry, not to be not to compare myself to him at all. He's beyond me, etc. Either way, basically doing this as a hobby. Hopefully, I can spark up some idea, some inspiration for my friends who can do that, who can do this. And for some reason, this mic looks like it's shoved right in front of my face. But I do. I'm off topic. I'm off topic. I ramble so much right now. But either way, like I said, I appreciate all of you for sticking with me on the Gun Review channel, and I got a little bit of eyes on from the gaming channel. If you guys want to look at it, look at the gameplay, by all means, do go ahead. I just now worked on editing to where the quality should be better, and if not, obviously you guys can switch the quality up to either 4K 1080. You guys already know. So for streaming, I'm going to try to keep that as a promise on Saturdays or Sundays, and if I'm not, I am sorry. And mostly I'll probably be streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. I know I mentioned my Twitch account. I haven't got on there for quite a while. I don't know, but either way, I want to say, like I said, I appreciate you guys. I know it's been a long time for the Gun Review channel to be updated, and I've been meaning to, and I hope I don't. I hope this will be a little uplift of having you guys feel disappointed. So this is my little redemption on saying I'm sorry, and I will try to be more of a better, consistent YouTuber for the Gun Review channel. I know I've been, like I said, I know I've been putting focus on the gaming, but I'm hoping to get more involved in this situation. I guess I don't know. Like I said, I'm rambling on, but anyways, guys, like I said, I appreciate you. I hope you guys having yourself a great day, and I know it's going to be summer pretty soon, or it is summer, and wherever you're at. Stay hydrated, stay cool. Don't overexert you guys yourselves, and anything life related or exhaustion, just you got it. Hang in there. Actually, don't listen to me. I don't know why I gave you life lessons, even though I'm like, this guy can't keep his channel going, so why is he giving us life lessons? Either way, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate your support, And before I end this, if you guys have any advice for either gaming or for the review channel, either good or dislikes, I'll be really appreciative on both feedbacks. It's called it might help promote or get me going better understanding. Either way, thank you guys, and I hope you all have a great day. Later.